spending it all. When I throw it up, start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I'm gonna play the second episode. As you might know from my previous video, I was done with the episode 1. Now it's time for the episode 2. Still, right now we're gonna continuing the story of Pretty Little Liars, which is all about keeping a secret and locked secrets. And by the way, let me turn on the volume and turn off the volume. Okay, now time to play the second episode. Let us see how it's going on. So the illustration is 1 year later. All the still missing you and the couple of close to the name. But the emerging secrets and the return of a path of tracking to your new life. So this is all about the terrorize of the initial A, but I'm pretty sure it's Allison. And later, still missing Allison DeLorean because nobody found out from her. And then never came back. For a month, all of us were searched, but I left us nothing to find. Okay, now the scene is at the Rosewood High School. People were starting to lose hope that she would have a return. But me, I wasn't so sure. I like this big random music, to be honest, because I couldn't shake this feeling that Abby was still out there, and that she knew the secret hidden in my locket. I'm still wondering whether it's really Blair or not, because in the previous video I was chosen that I like girls, so probably Allison thought that inside of the locket there is a girl picture, which is Blair. Her name is Blair, I guess. Then Spencer's spawn was one of the worst of my life. Probably, yeah. But it was also my many best friends I'll ever have. Okay, and these two guys are talking. I don't know what they're talking about. How the secret brought us together. But it was our own secrets that will keep us close forever. Hannah stopped overreacting and got really into fishing. By the way, he's dead before. But I led to a new habit. Shoplifting, of course. I still thought we were busted. Her friend Mona told her everything she needed to know was still in her. Nice glasses. And a scarf. They were praising each other. Okay, this scene is kind of romantic one. I was right, but Spencer going after her sister's boyfriend. Her sister got engaged to a curious guy named Ren. But when he came to visit, Spencer charmed him a little too much. I don't like my sister usually boyfriend. Also, so this girl is can't believe it. Why am I unusual? I do like him. Okay, you continue that. Spencer wasn't the only one hiding a relationship. Arya was too, but hers was a whole different story. I hope I didn't know the whole story. Right now I'm thinking I want to major in English. Guess I can't escape it. My friends always call me the RC1. How about your dying hair? What about you? Just graduated actually. Oh, that's nice. I'm starting my first teaching job this semester. Also, you're gonna teach. You're gonna be teaching. Okay, this is the same. I hate it because I have no girlfriend at all. I'm sorry to offend that too much. Ariana is running towards Wednesday math, but nothing could prepare her for what happens next. Now classroom scene. Welcome to English 201. Also this is him. And Mr. Fitz. What do you mean fish? Your name is Ezra in here. So we're just pretending or something? I thought, oh no. Animally become really close with male. The girl who moves into Alice's house after her parents picked up and left. Wow, sorry to hear that. I already did tell your mom about us. So this is kind of living in a relationship, just being a relationship or something. Nothing need to know everything wrong. No, they knew she needs something. These were the kind of secrets that were never meant to come out. But one by one they did. Okay, so this is when I make the initial was message, and today I'll let you bring scissors to prison. Okay. First. Hey, first Panther always answers his third questions. Remember, if you kiss, I tell. But she already kissed her.
Thanks reaction, and A didn't break out of me. I sort of like my favorite. You know, super secret feelings of loss, small. If he was changed, he would find out what you've been hiding to miss his brother on me. The girl without mention to her, to Elton. Always since of the son that I love her. You have no idea of this stuff. This might be some clues. And the trust we're getting is you're okay? Hey, running along. Well, what is she doing now? She said she'd tell me when we were married. But we kissed. I'm so sorry, none of it had to come out this way. This is getting out of control. I'm calling the police. What do you? It's when you own and one minute one seat can text you guys. Just kind of impossible for me. We could start finding them, of course.
Okay guys, who the hell is it? I don't know, but she's starting to do more than just try to me. She told my sister I had kissed her, but you did. It isn't even true, he kissed her. What the f***? Really, I didn't answer. Come on, I can be the only one thing in this house I'll right now already. She was always messing with our heads. And now it's like she's making it for a lost time or something. Hey now, well it's gone. But she could be honest. Gone has been a year. I don't know that area. Probably she disgraced around fjords. You better look around you. You never found a body. Because she didn't die. We're kind of like her age. Only that matters is that we hunt her down and stop her. Or it's all for Christmas. Oh no. Just getting the message now. You'll get this. Or so all of them. Yeah. Well, isn't this precious? 5 little letters all the way. I told you, she sticks close and you gotta look around you and circle the place. You really want to know where and who I am. Follow the girl in green. Okay. Who's the girl in green? What are you? What girl in green? Over there. Is this everything? Oh my god. Probably a bird. A bird from Riverbank. What? Okay, they're striking me out. It's just more beautiful than ever. And the phone. Did I already get to him? Joanne. Oh my god. mouse there. Okay, John. Well, fancy meeting you here. Hey, should not that be in my life? I'm the one who was also after all. I can't believe it's been in your heart and just when you get where we were. Oh, we're near over here. Then, just better keep your card up. Because the characters look little a bit sweet. And fascinating to see. But I think I know why you're here. Oh really? Who told you? Of course the initial right? I just moved to remember my aunt from Westwood. I'm staying with her for a while. Oh wow, that's true. You look amazing. You have to take a really nice selfie. It'll make our friends back home so jealous. Oh, so you guys still have a lot of friends in your home then. Okay, sure. Ready? And what about if the friend is else? What are you using your first with the shoe, of course? Stefan. Very good. Oh, you look beautiful. But your friend over there looks very fun. What's wrong? Say you said during a photo of you and Claire and Hannah. Keep this one with the three other liars. That was fun. So wait, here we just decided to move to Westwood. There's nothing else that brought you here. I only thought A had nothing to do with this. Well, I could hear that I could find you here. Also, it's kind of introgative, something that's kind of so personal. I have to talk to you. It's important. What a secret, I guess. Shit, I have to go. My aunt's gonna be home. Meet me there later after you're done with your friends. We have the place to ourselves. Of course, let me just finish up here and I'll meet you there. Awesome. I also get invited to this party at Mokan's house tonight. Are you going? Not sure. This is going. All this kind of feels pretty cool for this. Great. If there's feast, I get to hang with him twice in one day. That's a good start. I'm pretty sure for a best friend that just met up. I will see the following program. Oh, by the way, it's hot. That's right, Joanne. She's hot. I forgot the cell phone. What is this color?
This is just a friend. It's kind of less with story, I guess, but very well. Then how come you're smiling now? This is huge. Maybe you get some time to be better. Maybe I'll respond. There and I can finally start moving. Okay, back to business. I always had to follow the program to your ancestral information, but you say you didn't notice the initial error, and
for sure that it's L. How about if somebody's hack aliens phone to me? But it's anonymous around me. Okay, so inbox says that where Ali makes her dramatic way too. That would be such an Ali movie. Ali movie, I'm sorry. That would be such an Ali movie. So wait, we're going to now. Of course we're going. That's exactly what they want. Now I feel like I should talk about this place again. Not again. There won't be the only special guest at no spot. Wow, this is gonna be so huge. Find me there tonight for your lives. Or all of your ugly little turds will come out. This girl is such a piss off. Did everyone get this? Yeah. I don't know, it was diabolical before, but this is next level. Guess you have to go. We'll find her and make her stop. Spence is right. We're going to the party. It's gonna be a party, but it's gonna be the worst party ever. Because Allison will tell the secret. Hey, Joanne. Hey, nice place. It's a big house. Come on, let's go upstairs. Probably she's there, I guess. That's not. Maybe just like years. So this is what it's like to go on with her in her bedroom. I wonder what she has to tell me. Take your time. Because I am myself in real life. I am so tired, so the tired is better. So why did you ask me here? I don't have to see. Well, it's about Lisa. Also Lisa's gonna be the next guest. What about her? In case I've forgotten that. The doctor says she's not looking at me.
It's tired of I just like oh my god. I know it will but not like super emotions. I'm sorry for that. What changed? Okay, that's the problem, it's not gonna get better. Probably you have any recommendations or suggestions? Remember the days when it was just the three of us before we got in the room. Of course things were simple. We were inseparable back then. Now I feel like I woke up from a dream and suddenly it was just no one and I felt really good with Lisa. I'm just sorry I wasn't there for you. You're here now.
I mean it. Being with you, it makes me feel so much better. Oh, this was look, just cool. So I have to ask, are you seeing anyone here? There's any soon. Like dating, definitely not. Good. I've missed you so much. Oh god, I've missed you too. Tell her, don't tell her, just tell her I am there for you. Every day I wanted to pick up the phone and call you. So you got a number. That's so fun. That's what it was about us. And all either of us had to do was send a text. Ridiculous. I'm glad you came to realize it. Me too. So what now? We see where things go between us. Okay, I like that. Joanne? Yeah? I'm really glad you came over. Me too. If we're being honest, I should have told you how I really feel years ago. And now that you're here in my bedroom, all I can think about is kissing you. Oh my god, this is so inappropriate. There you home is the uncaring shoot. What does it mean by shoot? Silver Sarah. She's going to be pleased if she finds you here. Be hiding. I could sneak out the window. I really don't want to see goodbye, but I'm pretty sure it's in the second floor at church. How about we hide on first? I mean on attic. In attic? That sounds fun. It has nothing to do. Oh my god, this story is addictive. And maybe I can get a piece. Oh my god. Should I go up to the room? I guess no. Look at my diamond though. I love to, but I should really look at gone. That's too bad. Oh bad, we can do it tomorrow. Thank goodness for Notes Party. I can't wait to see you again. Same here. Now, what's this nth gonna be? I need the perfect outfit for Notes Party. There's initial messaging and texting. I picked out something for you and your friends for a while. Girls, like you should always be trust to kill. To kill? You want to kill them? You're Blair and Nathan or something? But, wait, that dress was definitely not in my closet for I suppose. But she knows everything. Oh, it's Anna. Oh, it's a perfect dress though. Did you get the dress from page? The dress, very good, man. I already have it on the dress for her. Let's just say the dress is designed for a murderer and to send to kill somebody. Arias, Spencer, and Emily are going at you. Oh, this kind of racket. of the limits run low. The restart, outside, the regular investment, something goes wrong, something goes anything. That's all the same. God, I need to pay goodbye though, so try something else. Castle. Just a castle. Try something else. Something classic. It's not good for party. Okay, castle is better, I guess. Okay, just routines of this. Love it. From the your closet. The closet? You can change your outfit at any time in the closet on the bottom left. Enjoy things. Nothing can keep you from the party. Yeah, and then me too. With just one occasion. Why does his father always wearing this top uniform, like he doesn't have any other clothes? I'm not going to the farm. Don't you think I know what goes on in this planning process? You better follow her because you're a cop. Oh, answer something. Yeah, please get in. Stay calm because he's your father and I necessarily want to better obey to your father. Stay calm. Just consider it. I have my friend first this thing. I don't want you doing anything that might be with future errors. Could you trust me? How can you ask me that after you practically drove us out of river bank? Also this is her mistake. And for what happened to the special spine. Trouble seems to follow you around tonight. Dad, please, it's more complicated than that. I don't want to talk about it. Ever since that night in the riverbank, it frightened me out. Enough. Now go to your room. This is so unfair. Don't say to me if you want to sneak up by the window. Spencer. Turn high court to live there. It's really good. By Spence. It's a nice car. Look at this, from Spencer to Spence. And I won't let me go to news. But why? It's been ridiculous. Why is she so excited? She says it's... Oh my god. Spencer, I gotta go. Oh my god, this kind of trapped. I suppose. And they're close to the door out. See you at the party. Oh my goodness. I call him Dad. Who are you? God, I've done with the episode 2. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna play the third episode as soon for tomorrow. So for now, just thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it to your friends, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm gonna play in the second episode. As you might know from my previous video, I was done with the episode 1. Now it's time for the episode 2. Still, right now we're gonna continuing the story of Pretty Little Liars, which is all about keeping a secret and locked secrets. And by the way, let me turn on the volume and turn off the phone. Okay, now time to play the second episode. Let us see how it's going on. So the illustration is 1 year later. All the students and you and the perfect was in the name. But the emerging supers and the return of a path of tragedy to your new life. So this is all about the terrorize of the initial A, but I'm pretty sure it's Allison. And then later, still missing Allison DeLorean because nobody found out from her. And then if I came back. For a month, all of us would search, but then they left us nothing to find. Okay, now the scene is at the Rosewood High School. People were starting to lose hope that she would ever return. But me, I wasn't so sure. I like this background music, to be honest, because I couldn't shake this feeling that Abby was still out there, and that she knew she could hit it in my locket. I'm still wondering whether it's bully Blair or not, because in the previous video I was chosen that I like girls, so probably Elton thought that inside of the locket there is a girl picture, which is Blair. Her name is Blair, I guess. Then Spencer's spawn was one of the worst of my life, probably, yeah, but it was also my best friends I'll ever have. Okay, and these two guys are talking, I don't know what they're talking about. Our secret brought us together, but it was our own secrets that would keep us close forever. Hannah stopped overreacting and got really into fishing. By the way, is that his dead before? But I led to a new habit. Shoplifting, of course. I still thought we were busted. Her friend Mona told her everything she needed to know was still in her. Nice glasses. And a scarf. Maybe they're praising each other. Okay, this scene is kind of romantic, but always right with Spencer going after her sister's boyfriend. Her sister got engaged to a curious guy named Ren. But when he came to visit, Spencer charmed him a little too much. I don't like when she's so easily boyfriend. Also, so this girl is can't believe it. Why am I unusual? I get to like him. Okay, you continue that. Spencer wasn't the only one hiding a relationship. Arya was too, but hers was a whole different story. I hope I didn't know the whole story. Right now I'm thinking I want to major in English. Guess I can't escape it. My friends always call me the RC1. How about your dying hair? What about you? Just graduated actually. Oh, that's nice. I'm starting my first teaching job this semester. Also, you're gonna teach. You're gonna be teaching. And it's just gonna say, I hate it because I have no girlfriend at all. I'm sorry to offend the people. Ariana is removed towards monthly math, but nothing could prepare her for what happens next. Now classroom scene. Welcome to English 201. Also this is him. And Mr. Fitz. What do you mean Fitz? Your name is Ezra in here. So we're just pretending or something. I thought, oh no. I normally become really close with Maya. The girl who moves into Anna's house after her parents picked up and left. Wow, sorry to hear that. I already did tell your mom about us. So this is kind of living in a relationship, just being a relationship or something. Nothing need to know everything more. No, they knew she needed something. These were the kind of secrets that were never meant to come out. But one by one they did. Okay, so this is when I got the initial was message, and today I'll let you bring scissors to prison. Okay. First. Hey, First Panther always answers his third questions. Remember, if you kiss, I tell. But she already kissed her.
Thanks.
Okay guys, who the hell is there? I don't know why she's starting to do more than just try on me. She told my sister I had kissed Ren. But you did. It isn't even true he kissed her. What the f***? Really, I did an story. Come on, I can be the only one thinking this has all the right all over it. She was always messing with our heads. I know it's like she's making it for a lost time or something. Hey now, well it's gone. But she could be honest. Gone has been a year. I don't know that area. Probably she disgraced around a few years. You better look around you. You never found a problem. Because she didn't die. You're kind of like her age. All that matters is that we hunt her down and stop her. Or if all for Christmas. Oh no. Just getting the message now. You'll get this. Or so all of them. Yeah. Well, isn't this precious? 5 little letters of the God told you. She sticks close and you better look around you. And circle the place. You really want to know where and who I am. Follow the girl in green. Hey. Who's the girl in green? What are you? What girl in green? Over there. You just have it. Oh my god. That's probably a bird. A bird from Riverbank. What? Okay, they're striking me out. Just more beautiful than ever. And the phone. Did I already get to her? Jerry. Oh my gosh, Blair. What's the name? Okay, John. Well, fancy meeting you here. Hey, should not that be in my life? I'm the one who's supposed to after all. I can't believe it's been a year hard and just 20 years. Nowhere near over you. Then just better keep your guard up. Because the characters that grow all over the street. And great, amazing to see you. But I think I know why you're here. Oh really? Who told you? Of course the initial right? I just moved to remember my aunt from Roswell. I was staying with her for a while. Oh wow, that's true. You look amazing. You have to take a ring on selfie. It'll make our friends back home so jealous. Oh, so you guys still have a lot of friends in your home then. Okay, sure. Ready? And what about if the friend is jealous? What are you using your force with the sheer force? Stefan, that is weird. Oh, you look beautiful. But your friend over there looks very fun. Mr. Paul? Say you said dream of you and Claire and Hannah. Keep this one secret with the 3 yellow liars. That was fun. So wait, there you just decided to move to Rosewood. There's nothing else that brought you here. I only hope A had nothing to do with this. Well, I could hear that I could find you here. Also, it's kind of introgative, something that's kind of shock or something. I have to talk to you. It's important. What a secret, I guess. Shit, I have to go. My aunt's gonna be home. Meet me there later after you're done with your friends. We have the place to ourselves. Of course, let me just finish up here and I'll meet you there. Awesome. I also get invited to this party at Mulcan's house tonight. Are you going? Not sure. Mrs. Cohen already kind of feels pretty cool for this. Great. If there's feast, I get to hang with you twice in one day. That's a good start. I'll go yourself for a best friend that just met up. Okay, now let's is it the phone on the current thing? Oh, by the way, it's hot. That's right, Joanne. She's hot. I forgot the cell phone. What is this color?
This is just a friend. It's kind of less with story, I guess, but very well. Then how come you're smiling? Huh? This is huge. Maybe you get some time to be better. Maybe I'll respond. Maybe better and I can finally start moving. Okay, back to business. I always had to follow the girl into an assessment, but you say you didn't notice the initial error, and
Like, you know, like, for sure that it's L. How about if somebody's hack aliens phone to me? But it's anonymous about me. I guess the inbox says that where alien makes her dramatic way too. That would be such an alien movie. Alien movie, I'm sorry. That would be such an alien movie. So wait, we're going to now. Of course we're going. That's exactly what they want. Now I feel like I should talk about this was a guy. Not a guy. There won't be the only special guest with no spot. Wow, this is gonna be so huge. Finding there tonight will realize, or all of your ugly little turds will come on. This girl is such a piss off. Did everyone get this? Yeah. I thought Ali was diabolical before, but this is next level. Guess you have to go. We'll find her and make her stop. Spencer's right. We're going to the party. It's gonna be a party, but it's gonna be the worst party ever. Because Allison will tell the secret. Hey, Joanne. Hey, nice place. Nice big house. Come on, let's go upstairs. Probably she's there, I guess. That's not. Yeah, just like yours. So this is what it's like to go on with her in her bedroom. I wonder what she has to tell me. Take your time. Because I am myself in real life. I am so tired, so the direct is better. So why did you ask me here? I don't have to see. Oh, it's about Lisa. Also Lisa's gonna be the next guest. What about her? In case I've forgotten that. The doctor says she's not looking at me.
it's tired and just like oh my god. I know it good, but not like super emotions. I'm sorry for that. What changed? Okay, that's the problem. It's not going to get better. Probably you have any recommendations or suggestions? Remember the days when it was just the three of us before we got in the world. Of course, I knew things were simple. They were inseparable back then. Now I feel like I woke up from a dream and suddenly it was just no one in a house with Lisa. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you. You're here now.
I mean it, being with you, it makes me feel so much better. Oh, this was look, just cool. So I have to ask, are you seeing anyone here? There's any scene, like dating, definitely not. Good. I've missed you so much. Oh God, I've missed you too. Tell her, don't tell her, just tell her I am there for every day I wanted to pick up the phone and call you. So you can remember. That's so fun. That's what it was about us. And all little Robots had to do was send a text. Ridiculous. I'm glad you came to relate to it. Me too. So right now, we see where things go between us. Okay, I like that. Joanne? Yeah? I'm really glad you came over. Me too. If we're being honest, I should have told you how I really feel years ago. And now that you're here in my bedroom, all I can think about is kissing you. Oh my god, this is so inappropriate. There you home is the uncaring shit. What does it mean by suits? Silver? She's going to be pissed if she finds you here. Be hiding like a snake out the window. I really don't want to sleep with you, but I'm pretty sure it's in the second floor at church. How about we hide on the roof? I mean on the attic. In the attic? That sounds fun. It has an awesome feeling. Oh my god, this story is addictive. And maybe I can get a kiss. Oh my god. Should I go up to the room? Or I guess no. Look at my diamond though. I love to, but I should really get going. That's too bad. Oh bad, we can do it tomorrow. But thank goodness for Notes Party. I can't wait to see you again. Same here. Now what's this again gonna be? I need the perfect outfit for Notes Party. Express initial X messaging and texting. I picked out something for you and your friends for a while. Girls, like, you should always be trust to kill. To kill? You want to kill them? You're Blair and Nathan or something? But, wait, that dress was definitely not in my closet this morning. I suppose. And she knows everything. Oh, it's Anna. Oh, it's a perfect dress though. Did you get the dress from Beijing? The dress, very good. I already have it on. The dress for her. As you say, the dress is designed for a murderer or anything to send to kill somebody. Arias, Spencer, and Emily are going at you. All this kind of racket. The limits run low. So there is no outside. The regular there's renewal, something has wrong, something left anything. That's all the same. God, I need to pay the idol. So try something else. Castle. It's the castle. Try something else. Something classic. It's not good for party. Okay, castle is better, I guess. Okay, the sword changes of this. Nothing. From the pure closet. The closet? You can change your outfit at any time in the closet from the bottom left into all things. Nothing can keep you from that party. Yeah, and then me too. With just one occasion. Why does his father always wear this top uniform like he doesn't have any other clothes? I'm not going to the party. Don't you think I know what goes on in this planning process? You better follow her because you're a cop. Oh, the answer is no. Yeah, maybe it's gonna stay calm because he's your father and I never saw you move together over 8 years old. Stay calm. Just consider it. I have my first this thing. I don't want you doing anything that might be a few errors. You trust me. How can you ask me that after you practically drove us out of River Canyon? Also, this is her mistake. And for what happened to the Spencer's plan, trouble seems to follow you around tonight. Dad, please, it's more complicated than that. I don't want to talk about it. Ever since that night in River Canyon, freaked me out. Enough. Now go to your room. This is so unfair. Don't say to me if you want to sneak up by the window. Spencer. Jen, how do you go today with them? It's really good. Spence. It's a nice color. Look at this. From Spencer to Spence. And I won't let me go to Moose. But why? It's been ridiculous. But I mean, why is she so excited? She says it's. Oh my god. Spencer gotta go. Oh my god, this kind of trapped. I suppose. When they close the door, you'll see you at the party. Oh my goodness. what I've done with the episode 2. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna play the third episode at stream for tomorrow. So for now, just thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it to your friends, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.